Right, couldn't have asked for a better club debut. How do you think you went personally?
Yeah, I'm just excited, I suppose, to have it over me now. It's always, you're wishing for the round one, but kind of, I suppose, you'd be nervous then when you're selected. But yeah, I'm just glad to be able to give anything to the team, and I suppose getting 2 on the board is just what forwards are there for. And yeah, we're just happy to get the win in the end.
How did Doc let you know that you were going to be debuting for the club?
Yeah, team selection was on Wednesday. We had the full day training, and yeah, just at lunchtime, I wasn't actually sure that was the time when we were getting the news. So we just came back from getting a coffee, and yeah, they caught me by surprise with my daughter. They had organised her to come to the club, and my niece as well. So she came over and yeah, gave me a letter, and yeah, give me the news that way. So
what was the emotions like for you?
I suppose just having her here, and it really did catch me by surprise, and I wouldn't be one to be kind of too emotional, but yeah, she got me, and I was, a few tears were kind of shed, but I was just super excited that I was in the team, because it's just an amazing team we have here at Adelaide Crows, so I was just kind of honoured to be a part of it.
What did the letter say?
It just says, to Mummy, congratulations, you'll be making your debut for the Crows this weekend. So, yeah.
Was it special to get to run out with her as well?
Yeah, then just after I got the news, Kat was like, would you like Breach to run out as well? And I was like, yeah, definitely. She was so excited to be a part of that as well. And she was looking at all the mascots and the crows, and she was in awe of everything, and yeah, it was pretty special.
How old is she? Any tears from her?
No, she is definitely no tears. No, she's just turned 2, but she did a great job delivering the letter, and but I think she's taken it all in, and she's really loving the experience over here as well.
How special is it, I guess, to play alongside fellow Irish woman in Niamh Kelly as well, who won the Showdown medal? Yeah,
she's just, I suppose, an amazing person and athlete. She's been so good to us. When we moved here, she's, shown us all Adelaide and made us feel so at home. And then her performance at the weekend, I'm just so happy that she got the showcase and everybody else gets to see it. We see it at training every night, and her speed, and so it was lovely for her to have such a performance, and she missed the last Showdown, I think, last year, so it was great for her to experience that as well. What was the atmosphere like for you? Did you have a moment during the game where were you able to stop and look around and just soak it in for a little bit? Yeah, definitely. Like at the start of each quarter, I suppose, we're in the rotations, we were off, so I got to kind of sit back, and you're like ready to go. I suppose you're kind of like shaking with the adrenaline. You really could actually, because usually you're in the game, so you don't really notice that. But I remember sitting in the thing, and I was just ready to go. And yeah, it was that kind of, I suppose, the fans and everything brought that excitement, and it was really cool game to play in. And a bit of relief when you hit the scoreboard too. Talk us through those moments. Yeah, I suppose I was just excited to get on and get impacting, and Chelsea set me up, so I was really it was an easy one anyway at the start. So I was glad to get on the scoreboard, and I suppose it was a tight game, and it was very contested, so every score really mattered, and it was good that we kind of pulled away in the third and fourth quarter then. Were you a little bit surprised by how strong Port were? Of course, in the Showdown last year, I think 60 points. Were you surprised how strong they came out? Yeah, we knew that they got some really great talent, and we knew that they were going to be hurting from last year, and they were going to really bring a contest, and so we weren't ever thinking that it was going to be anything other than a contest, and we were just so glad, I suppose, that we knew they were kind of the goals, so we knew that they were going to come at us in the last quarter, but we managed to kind of hold it together and just get a few more and take our opportunities, because I think in the second quarter we had them, including myself, if I could bounce the ball, but we were just glad to get the goals then in the last and finish it out.
What was the messaging like from Doc at half-time? Obviously Port were up then. What did he do to kind of rally you girls for the second half?
Yeah, I think he told us to kind of keep playing the game that we're used to playing. We may have had some opportunities where we went to switch it, and we mightn't have just executed the kind of pass or different things. He just says that don't go into our shell, don't have that fear, and we just have to keep going out and just keep making mistakes, but try and play our brand of football and the football that we've been playing, training and pre-season. And we were glad that kind of nerves went out of us, I suppose, and we started playing a bit of football at the third and fourth quarter then.
How good was it, last one, to get a win in your debut as well for the club?
Yeah, so good. It was really touch and go, and at half time, and at the third, as I says, we were up at the third quarter, but we knew that they were going to come back out. They were kind of seemed to be the scoring goals. So I was just so glad that we kind of pulled away and we got the win then in the end, because Port are a great side. So just lovely to get the points on the board now and get heads down and looking for the next match.
What's the difference between now and your time at GWS? Is this a little bit different? Does it feel different for you?
Yeah, it definitely does. Adelaide is such a lovely place, and then the culture here is so nice. I've really settled into the group, and then you have Doc and all the management and all the gears. It's just it's a really good vibe and a really great club to be involved in, and I'm actually just loving every minute of it. So.
Did you get a Gatorade shower at the end?
I did, yeah, and I just had washed my hair that morning, but anyway, it was in my eyes and I couldn't enjoy the song even, but it's good to have that one out of the way now, and hopefully get selected now for the next games, and we're looking forward to the next game and getting some more points on the board.
Do you have any traditions like that in Gaelic football? Are there things that you would do?
No, not that I can think of, nothing like that, but you might get a ducking on your birthday or something, but no, nothing really like that, no. But it's pretty exciting, I suppose, and it's a tradition, and that's the way it is.